On my ride to work today, I did speak with the sergeant and the investigator um, because I was advised to file a internal affairs report. Although I think they just shuffled me around. I don't think might actually have the website written down, so I might actually file like an actual written report. Because basically, when I called the sheriff to give a report on what I could tell from the graffiti that was inside of that bathroom, the sheriff's deputy that they sent over here refused to put a mask on to come into my house and look at the photos. And my computer has to be, it's so old, it has to be plugged in to the cable directly in order to get internet. Like, it won't, the Wi-Fi is not working on it anymore. So I wouldn't let him in. But basically what he was telling me is that he doesn't have to perform his job duties if I require that he wear a mask for 10 minutes to come into my house. And that's just not acceptable. The sergeant told me that the Orange County Health mask mandate only applies to public spaces, not to private residences. Well, I'm sorry, but if it's my private residence and I require masks, you better damn well put a mask on. And that does not relieve you of your law enforcement duties. I'm not gonna knock the sergeant though. He was actually very nice on the phone. He listened for a long time, and I was certainly heated. I don't know if he'll do anything about it, but he at least, he had good phone manners with me, so that was nice. Um, and he told me that he himself wears a mask. And I said, I do too. I walk 6 to 8 hours a day wearing a mask. If I can do it, your deputies can totally do it for 10 to 30 minutes while they interview people in their homes. Amazing. But yeah, I wrote a comment on um, one of my shares about this, that the investigator did tell me that they have suspects. Um, so they do not, as far as I know, they don't suspect that it was the activist who stayed with me. They believe that it was juveniles. But that's all they would say. That's all they would tell me. It was juveniles, which is not at all surprising. I do have to check my emails because I told them straight up that I've been like capturing video of these hoodlums doing stuff all over the neighborhood. Even their parents have done stuff all over the neighborhood. It wasn't children's voices that were yelling, "Fuck you, Jenna Beck," and throwing eggs at my building. That was full grown men. That was full grown men doing it. That was the dads. And the moms, probably, because it was coming from like, there had to have been like at least somewhere between 4 and 6 people throwing eggs at my house. And at my downstairs neighbor, too. I had to pay for the cleanup on that. None of these parents who are teaching their kids to vandalize things pay for anything. So I sincerely hope that the sheriff catches whoever did it and holds the parents accountable to pay for the cleanup. Enough is enough. Um, wow. They really think they can get away with anything. And like I said over and over again, they are raising criminals.